Hi, welcome to my channel, Ruby Stedman. In this series of 2 videos, I will be teaching you how to crochet this beautiful blouse. It's done in crochet and a circular loom for the motifs. They're very easy to do. In video number 1, I'll be teaching you how to do the colorful bottom part until under the bust, and then after, in video number 2, I'll be teaching you how to do the top part and how to do the sleeve, the color, and the finishing touches. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make this flowers motif for our blouse. I'm gonna use this neon color. They are acrylic, and these 100% mercerized cotton and white. Let's start with the center of the flower. So these ones are Caron Simple Soft, neon, this neon green, neon pink, neon orange, neon coral, and neon purple. They are medium 4, 100% acrylic, and they have 170.1 gram each. You're gonna need a flower loom like this and the hook. 2 markers optional. Now for the to make the blouse and the border of the flower, you're gonna use a 3mm crochet hook. This one is Peyton Grace 100% mercerized cotton, light 3, 50 gram, and the color is snow. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissors. Another color that you're gonna need is white. This one is exactly the same brand as this other 5 neon color. This white will be to do the top of the blouse. We're gonna start by making our loom flowers. So this is the loom I bought at Michael's. I mark the pegs. So I start with number 1 in here, and I finish with number 6 in here. So backwards you will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then after the extra peg outside, you're gonna start with the 1 again, 1 in here, and you're gonna finish with the 6 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the numbers are parallel to each other. Okay, so now I'm gonna start. I'm gonna wrap in here, oops, my jar to secure it, leaving a tail, and I'm gonna wrap like this, and it's nice and secure. And I'm gonna go to number 1 in the top, and I'm gonna come to number 1 in the bottom. I'm gonna wrap around number 1 in the bottom. I'm gonna place my thumb in there to secure the yarn, and I'm gonna go to number 2 in the top, number 2 in the bottom. I place my thumb in number 2 now. See, I'm holding it that way. It's nice and secure and don't get loose. And then number 3 in the top, and now number 3 in the bottom, number 4 in the top, number 4 in the bottom. So you wrap around from right to left, and in here, sorry, from left to right, and then from right to left. Number 6, and you finish. I'm gonna do it one more time, that way you guys can see it again how I do it. So you're gonna place your yarn here, and you're gonna wrap around that peg, and here to secure. You go straight in here to number 1, and then come to number 1 in here. You're gonna wrap around number 1 in here, you see, and you're gonna place your thumb in here just to hold the yarn, that way you don't get loose. And then you go wrap in the top of number 2 and number 2 in the bottom. Again, number 3 in the top to number 3 here in the bottom. Number 4 to number 4, number 5 to number 5, and number 6 to number 6, and here. So you will see that in this side they are longer, and in this side they are shorter, but when we start gathering them together in the center, they will be right in the center, okay? So you're gonna place your thumb here to hold this one here, that way you don't lose the entire work. And you're gonna leave a tail long enough for wrapping it around and losing that tail. So now I'm gonna try to hold my needle and my yarn and to pass my yarn through my needle here. So there. So I keep holding in here. So now you're gonna pass your needle through the inside here, that big hole, and you're gonna go under that strand of yarn and out between 1 and 6. Remember, you have to go under that tail in here. You're gonna come here and you're gonna pull toward the number 6, and you have nice in the center. I'm gonna place my thumb here to hold that there in the center, and I'm gonna find the center, and I'm gonna open a little bit that hole, that way you know which is the center. Now you pass your needle and you go between 6 and 5 and you pass your needle through, and here between these two pegs. I put my yarn in here, and I open this one here, and I go between 5 and 4 and do the same. Now between 4 and 3. So this is very easy to do. You can do many things with these motifs. I already done a dress with my other loom. It's a smaller loom. So the flowers are the same. You can do these flowers with more than one strand, but since I'm making these for a summer piece, it's better with one strand, at least for me. So you see, now you go between 1 and 6 again in here, and you're going to continue doing this all the way around and defining the little hole in the center. Now between 6 and 5. Both 5 and 4. Four and 3. And you see, with this finger underneath, I pull my needle up. That way it's easier for the needle to come out the right place. Now between 2 and 1. And then through 1 and 6, and I'm gonna do this all the way around again. That's why you have to leave the tail long enough to go around twice. So it's exactly the same. Now between 6 and 5. So if you don't have one of these loom and you want to make your own, I'm going to show you one that I made with wood and nails. They're very easy to do. So I made one a round one and a square one. That way I can make a square motif with a flower. So I'll show you when I finish here. So with this motif you can make blouses, you can make a dress, you can make a baby blanket, a bedspread, a tablecloth, many things, for pillows. So I'm going to continue this all the way around, and we're almost there. So you have to finish exactly where you start, between 1 and 6, where that strand is, and here. And this I have to do again. So now what you're gonna do is, to secure this tail, you're gonna go around in here, around the circle. And this is a little bit more hard to do, because remember, this is a strand of yarn are nice and tight. So you have to pass your needle through those strands of yarn to secure that tail. That way the flower don't come loose. So you're gonna do this all the way around. So I already made a dress, like I mentioned before, a really nice dress. I'm gonna leave the link in here, but I did with my other loom. It's pink and black, really nice summer dress. So you can do this blouse in one color, or you can do multicolor like I'm doing. You can use cotton instead of acrylic. So for mine, I'm gonna do, I finish here, I'm gonna cut that tail. Now I'm gonna grab the other tail, and here and I'm gonna pass it through here again, and I'm gonna do the same but in the opposite side. So you can do a blouse like I'm doing, or bikini cover up, or depending on the length that you want this top to be, is the amount of flowers you're gonna do. I'm gonna start making 6 of each color. I have 5 color, because I don't know if I'm gonna use the white yet for the top, so that will be later. So I'm gonna make 6 flowers of each color. Once I have my 6 flowers, I will start putting them together, and then if I want longer, I can do more as I go. I don't want to have too many flowers done and then at the end they are wasted because I don't need them. So 6 of each color is enough to start with. So I'm gonna pass it through here. You see, it's nice and secure. Now I'm gonna cut this tail. Now we're gonna start with this. You see, it's nice in the center, removing our petals of the flower. So very careful. You're gonna do this, and always to the same direction. You don't gonna go back and forth. Always the same direction, like clockwise. And like this, you're done your flower. So, and this side is the wrong side, and this is the right side of the flower. So go ahead and start making 6 of each color, and then I will meet you here to do the around to work around the flowers and to attach them together. This is the one that I did, made of wood. You see, I did a little square, and then I did a circle all the way around, and then I measured the same space in between, and then I placed a nail, and I had 12 nails. You have to have 12 nails, and they are at the same distance. And then what I'm gonna do is mark here the center like this and do a dot, and then that dot will tell me that that's the center of the flower when I work in here. This one is a bigger loom, but they're easy to do, you see. So here I'm done 5 flowers attached to each other. This is one of each color, and in person the colors are amazing. In the camera, honestly, you don't can see how beautiful they are. If you have this color, this neon color, you will see what I'm talking about. So I start with the coral and I finish with the purple. So I start again in here with the coral. So now I'm gonna grab my coral one, and now with the white cotton yarn, I'm gonna do slip knot. And I'm gonna come to one of the petals, and I'm gonna pass it through here, and I'm gonna chain 1, and in the same place I'm gonna do a single crochet. It's right here. Now I'm gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna come here to the next one and make sure that it's not twisted, that it's nice and flat, facing up. You're gonna do a single crochet. Again, you're gonna chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go to the next one, make sure that it's flat. You see when they're flat. Now the strands are one beside each other like this, no one on top of each other. And you're gonna do a single crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, you go to the next petal and do a single crochet. Like this, you're going to continue working all the way around, creating this flower with the 5 chain space in between and a single crochet on each petals. So you're going to work this all the way around. Here we are at the last space. So now to close this space, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over. You're gonna come here to the first single crochet that you did, and you're gonna do a double crochet, and you are right in the center of here. So now you're gonna chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you're gonna do here a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and a single crochet. And this is what you're going to do all the way around of the second row of the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and a single crochet. So I will meet you here when I get to this last chain 5 space. So the second row is the last row. We are making this motif only with 2 rows of chains. I'm gonna finish the last space, and here I already worked my single crochet in the last chain 5 space. Now I have the space here where I did the double crochet. That's where you're gonna finish. So you're gonna chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're gonna come here and top of that double crochet. You're gonna pass through the loop and the one under, that is the double crochet. You're gonna pass your yarn through, do a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, and lose those 2 tails, and that will be your first motif. Always lose your tails as you work, that way at the end you don't have all those tails to lose. Okay, so you're gonna do one completely like this. That was this one that I made. That was my first one. I did the entire flower. So after that I start doing the other ones, and I start attaching this one to this one, this one to this one, this one to this one, and like so. Now this one I'm gonna attach to this one here, and that is what we're gonna do now. Here I removed some of the space that I did. I left 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 done. So usually after I do 3 is when I attach my motif, but since I already did this one, the whole thing, I don't want to do more work. So when you're gonna attach the second to the first one, you're gonna attach at the 3 space that you like. You see, and here you have the first one. Let's say in here you can attach in any of 3 space in here, but after you attach the first one and the second, you have to attach them in a straight line like this. You see, and these 3 and these 3 straight. So in here you see I have a straight line to follow. I have to attach them in these 3 here. That's my line. So now here in this one I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna come here to the first chain 7 space of these 3, and make sure that this one is right side up, and do a single crochet in here. 1, 2, and 3, and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Go to the next chain 7 space and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. The chain 5 space in here and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. The chain 7 space in here and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna come here to the chain 5 space and do a single crochet. Now you're gonna do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and do a single crochet, and you're gonna continue doing 7 until you get to here, to the top at the double crochet here. Do slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, lose those tails, and like that you attach your next motif. So we're going to continue this, finish here, and then I show you how you're going to continue working. Here I finished losing the tails for these 2 that I had tails to lose. So now I'm going to continue attaching to this one, so that will be now the hot pink, and then the neon pink, and then the neon green, and then the neon orange, and then the neon purple. But when I do the purple, I have to attach it to the orange and to the coral in the other side in here to create the circle. Okay, so it will be like this. Let's see, until you have a circle. So this is exactly the same as I did my dress. The only thing that this in here, for the dress I have 3 rows, for this one is 2 rows because the flowers here are bigger and these yarn are thicker than the black ones, so the motifs are bigger, if too big if I do with 3 rows. So I'm gonna continue attaching to this one until I get to here. So the last one that I will attach, it will be attaching to this one here, and to not to this one but to the last one and to the other one, and those 3 in here and 3 in here to create the circle. So this part that we are doing with the colorful flowers, are until under the arm. That's why I say you decide the length that you want. If you want as a blouse, or you want as a bikini cover up, or as a dress, you give more rows of these motifs. So I'm gonna continue attaching them until I get to the last one, and I will show you here how to attach the last two to create our circle for the bottom of the piece. After that, we're gonna start attaching the other ones to in these spaces here, like this. So I will show you all that, but if you see in the video of the dress, you will know how to do this. So you have to do this until under the arm with these motifs. This is the dress I was talking to you about, with the motifs the same. The only difference that these have 3 rows of, and you see the flowers are much smaller than these ones, and these ones has 3 rows of chain all the way around, but they will be the same, a way to attach them until under the arm. After that, that is where it finished. They're gonna work on the last one to create the circle. So it will be the purple one. So now in here, these to the right sides facing up, like this. I'm gonna attach to these 3, and then after to these 3. In here, I already created 2 of 7 space. On the third one, I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna come here in these 3 first, and I'm gonna do a single crochet in the first one. 1, 2, and 3. Come here, single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Go to the next one, and here chain 7 space, do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Here a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and go to the last one and this one and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna come to this one here and do your single crochet, and like that you attach to this one. Now we're gonna do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We have to do 3 of these 7 space. Single crochet, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet, and that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I don't like that one there, it's too big. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is the third one. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to come to this one here at these 3, and the first one in this side, and you're going to do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And here a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and here a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Go to the last one here and do a single crochet. Now 1, 2, and 3, and you finish attaching to this one here. You're gonna come here, do a single crochet. Now you're gonna do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you're gonna come here to the space where you started with the double crochet, and here you're gonna do your slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, and loose those 2 tails, and like that you finish your first circle for the bottom part of your blouse, like this. Here is how I'm gonna do the next combination of color, like this. So this one is this one in here, you see? I skip. I don't want to do it in here because I don't want them beside each other. I skip one space and I put it in the next one, and you see from this one it's like that one, so it will be in the next space and the one after. And then the green will be here. The orange, you see two orange in here, and that is because this orange gonna be in the corner like this, sideways like this. It's the one that go here. And then this one is the one that will go like this. And then you see the purple will be beside this one. So I will show you as I work how the combination of color is gonna be. So something that I wanted to show you is another loom that I made, a square one, like the round one but a square. This one here. So maybe I will do a video teaching you how to do this loom. So for this, the flower motif will be a square. This one in here. You see, I made this, and the flowers here, the petals are double. So that is what it look like. So when you do a piece, it will be like this, really nice. So I may show you how to do those, easy to do at home, a loom that you don't have to spend the money and the time looking for them in the store, because sometimes you don't even can find them. Now you're gonna do the first row of the flower motif, and then when we are working in the second row, I will meet you here to attach to this piece. So I turn this around, and in here in this part we're gonna continue attaching the motif, and this will be the bottom part. So I'm gonna bring this like this, and in here is where I'm gonna start attaching my first motif of the second row. You see, one over in here, and this one is the coral, and here is a coral. So here I did 2 space of chain 7. Now on the third one we're gonna start in here, so we're gonna start from here to here, so that will be 1, 2, and then the third one will be in the center here at the single crochet, and then 1, 2, and the third one again is the same center of the single crochet. You'll see, it's very easy. So now you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna come here to the center. You see you have 1, 2, and 3 in the top, and the center one here. You're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna come to this one and you're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. You go into the next space, a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. You come to this one here, a single crochet. Now 1, 2, and 3. Now you're gonna work in the center here where we had that single crochet, and here in that same single crochet you're gonna do another single crochet. So you're gonna come here, and through that single crochet you're gonna do another single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna come to this one here, and you're gonna do a single crochet. Now you're gonna work in these 2 in here. So 1, 2, and 3. Into that one a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. You come here and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and you go to the last one here in the center, and you're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna come to this one here and do a single crochet. Now all the space that you have left is a chain 7 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you come here, do a single crochet, and you're going to continue with chain 7 space until you get here where you start. Do a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, lose those tail, and like this you start doing your second row. You see? So the next one, that will be the neon pink, is going to be attached in here, and that will be in between this one here in the center, all the way around here until this one in here. Okay, so I will show you that when I do my first row completely and I start working in the second row. I will show you how to do that. After I show you how to attach this one here, you are going to continue attaching by yourself every single one until you have one left, and I will show you how to attach the last one. And then after that, you can continue working by yourself, doing more rows of motif until you have the desired length until under the arm. Okay, so here I placed two markers, that way it's easier for you to see which three are the ones that we're working. So in this side is easy because you have these three in here. These already three, two of them have single crochet, and then here is this one is 1, 2, and 3 in here, the 3 in this side, the 3 in the other side. So now I'm gonna put the camera a little bit closer, that way you can see a little bit better. And look how gorgeous those colors look. So this one in here, I already did 2 groups of 7 chain. So in the next one, I'm gonna chain 3, and I do a single crochet in here, chain 3, a single crochet in this one, chain 3, a single crochet in here, chain 3, a single crochet in here, chain 3, a single crochet in the single crochet, chain 3, a single crochet in here, chain 3, a single crochet in this chain 7 space that we have here in the center, and then chain 3, a single crochet here, chain 3, and a single crochet in the single crochet in here, chain 3, a single crochet in here, chain 3, a single crochet in that one in the center, chain 3, a single crochet here, chain 3, a single crochet here, and then chain 3, a single crochet, and then you do the rest of 7. So I'm going to show you now as I work how we're once you have those 2 spaces, you're going to chain 3. And if you look at my piece here, what I'm done so far, you don't going to see any tails because I lose the tail as I finish each motif. I don't want at the end to lose all those tails. Imagine each motif had 2 tails, so it's quite a few motifs. And I don't like losing tails. That's something that I just, the sooner I do is the better. So I have my chain 3. I'm going to start in the center here, and I'm going to finish here where I have my marker. So you're going to come here in the center and you're going to do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You come to this one that you're making and do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna go to the second chain 7 space, do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You see in here you don't can see where I'm going, but as I explain you what you have to do, you know already which space I'm working. So in here a single crochet. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to go to the single crochet in here, and you're going to do in the center of the single crochet another single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You come here to this one you're making, do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to go to the 1 chain 7 space. It's only 1 in here and the other one, and you will know which one I'm talking about. You're going to do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You come here and do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Now you go to the chain single crochet here in the center. You're going to do a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to come here and do a single crochet, and you have only 2 more space left in here. You see, you have this one here and the one where the marker is. All the other ones you have already attached to the row before. So now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You come here, do a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to come here and do a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now you're going to go to the space where you have the marker in here and do your single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then you're going to do a single crochet in this one. Now what you have to do is chain 7 space, and you have here 1, 2 and 3 more space of 7 chain. You're going to finish here with a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, loose the tail, and it will look like this. You see these two in here, perfect. Now with the green, I'm gonna start in here in the center, and I'm gonna finish in the one that's gonna be here, because I don't finish this yet here. So in here, and these 3 in here. So continue doing this all the way around until you have one left. I will show you how to do that one, and then you can continue by yourself. So now I'm gonna work on the last one in here, in the last space. So in here, you're gonna leave these 3 in the top, and these 3 in the top in here without working, like this, and you're gonna attach the next square and the rest. So you're gonna start in here. So from this motif here, you have 1 and 2, and then 1 in the single crochet, and then in this one here you have 1, and then another one in the single crochet, and this one here you have 1 and then a single crochet, and then you have 2 in the other side. You see? So in here I did one of my 7 chain. I'm gonna work on the next one. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. So I leave 1, 2, 3, and I come in here in the next one, and number 4, and I do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, come to this one and do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, go to the next one, and those are the 2 of that motif, 1, 2 and 3, and here a single crochet. Now you're gonna do 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now a single crochet and a single crochet in here, and it will be like this, the first one, you see. Now again you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You come to this one here and do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, until you go to this space here that's just 1, do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, come to this one here, a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, go to the single crochet in here and do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, come to this one in here and do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, go to the next space in here that's just 1 from that motif and do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, come to this one, and in the next space a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, go to that single crochet and do a single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, come in here and do a single crochet. So now you have only 2 space left in here from this motif in here, these 2, and then in the top you have these 3. 1, 2 and 3, go to the next space with single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet and 3, single crochet in the last space, and then you do a single crochet here. Now you're going to chain 7 and do a single crochet here, chain 7, do a slip stitch here, chain 1, cut the yarn and lose your tail, and you done your second row in here, you see. So I will finish this and here, and I will show you what it looks like. Well, here is the 2 rows already finished and all the ends gone. Perfect. It's incredible. This neon color, the combination is amazing. So I'm going to divide this video in 2 parts. So in this first one, I show you how to do the loom flower, how to do the first and second row of the first motif, how to attach 2 motifs, how to create the first circle with motifs, and how to add a second row. Now you can continue adding rows to the piece until you have the desired length. Either you're making a blouse, a bikini cover-up, or a dress, you're going to continue adding row until your piece measure until under your arm. After that, I will meet you here next week where we're going to continue working on the top of the piece. So I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or you can find me on my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. Please share my video with friends and family, that way you help me grow here in YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye. And I will meet you here next week to finish this beautiful summer blouse.